0-5s. Oh, dear heart, I know the weight of suffering can feel like an insurmountable mountain, a burden that presses down on your spirit with relentless force. Your weariness is seen, your quiet tears are not unseen. 5-10s. And as the day fades, and the shadows lengthen, that familiar ache, that persistent discomfort, begins to weave itself into the fabric of this evening. The world outside may find rest, but within you, the struggle continues. 10-15s. But tonight, there is a grace to be found, a gentle hand reaching out to guide you. The Blessed Virgin Mary has a word of liberation and comfort just for you, and I urge you to stay with me until the very end, to receive all that is being offered. My dearest Mother Mary, repository of all tenderness, vessel of divine grace, we come before you tonight with hearts laid bare, burdened by the trials that have marked our days. We acknowledge the pain, the deep and often silent pain, that has been our companion, a shadow that seems to lengthen with each passing hour. We see the pillar of the day, as the ancients called it, not merely as a marker of time, but as a testament to the struggles we have endured under its harsh light. We have stood, we have striven, we have, at times, been bowed by its demands. Blessed Mother, you who knew the sting of sorrow, who bore witness to the suffering of your beloved Son, you understand the depths of human anguish. You saw the exhaustion etched on the faces of those who sought healing, the gnawing anxieties that plagued their nights. You, who cradled the infant Jesus, who walked with him in his public ministry, and who stood beneath the cross, know the multifaceted nature of pain, the physical ache, the emotional torment, the spiritual desolation. Tonight, we turn to you, our spiritual mother, our intercessor, our beacon of hope, and we implore your gentle guidance. We confess that the pillar of the day has been heavy. Perhaps it was the strain of daily work, the relentless demands of responsibilities, the weariness that settles deep in our bones after a day of striving. Perhaps it was the emotional toll of difficult relationships, the sting of harsh words, the quiet ache of loneliness, or the crushing weight of disappointment. It may have been the physical discomfort that has persisted, a constant reminder of our fragility, making each movement a conscious effort, each breath a victory. Or perhaps, it is the spiritual battles we have fought, the doubts that have assailed us, the moments when faith has flickered, leaving us in darkness. Whatever form it has taken, this pain has been real, and it has left its mark. Tonight, we acknowledge that the sun has set, and the day's battles have concluded, but the echoes of that struggle linger. The weariness of the day does not simply vanish with the setting sun. It seeps into the quiet of the night, whispering doubts and anxieties into our ears. We are tired, Mother Mary, so deeply tired. Tired of the struggle, tired of the worry, tired of the pain that seems to hold us captive. We long for a respite, a moment of true peace, a healing balm for our souls. Mother Mary, we ask you to look upon us with your boundless compassion. You know the silent prayers we have offered, the tears we have shed in the privacy of our rooms. You have heard our whispered pleas for relief, our desperate cries for strength. You, who are the seat of wisdom, can illuminate the lessons hidden within our suffering. You, who are the Queen of Peace, can calm the turbulent storms within our hearts. You, who are the Mother of Mercy, can extend your tender embrace and soothe our wounded spirits. Tonight, as we prepare to lay down our heads, we are particularly vulnerable to the anxieties that creep in when the distractions of the day fade away. The worries about tomorrow, the regrets of yesterday, the unresolved fears, they all seem to magnify in the stillness of the night. Our minds race, replaying conversations, dissecting decisions, and conjuring up worst-case scenarios. This mental turmoil robs us of the rest we so desperately need, leaving us more depleted than when the day began. Blessed Virgin Mary, we implore you to be our shield against these nocturnal anxieties. Intercede for us, dear Mother, that our thoughts may be calmed, that our worries may be dispelled, and that our hearts may be filled with a profound sense of trust in God's loving providence. Remind us, in the quiet hours, that He is our ultimate refuge, our ever-present help in times of trouble. Help us to surrender our fears to Him, just as we are now surrendering our pain to your maternal care. We are anticipating a profound peace, a deep and restorative sleep that will allow our bodies to heal and our minds to find rest. This is more than just sleep, it is a divine gift, a period of renewal that allows us to face the dawn with renewed strength and a lighter spirit. We understand that true rest is a spiritual as well as a physical necessity, and we believe that with your intercession, this grace can be ours. And this leads us to a crucial point. What we are about to ask for is not merely a wish, but a pathway to true solace. It is a call to embrace a different kind of night, one bathed in celestial peace. Our Lady, we humbly ask for your direct intervention tonight. Guide us through this pain, Mother. Your Son, Jesus, experienced immense suffering, and you stood by Him, sharing in His agony. You know intimately the agony of loss, the crushing weight of despair, and yet, you also knew the strength that comes from unwavering faith. You are the model of Christian endurance, the embodiment of sacrificial love. Show us, in our own struggles, how to embrace the redemptive power of suffering, how to find meaning in our trials, and how to offer them up for the good of ourselves and others. Tonight, we ask you to touch those areas of our lives that are most afflicted by pain. Whether it is chronic illness that saps our strength, the emotional wounds of past traumas that refuse to heal, the persistent anxieties that steal our joy, or the spiritual emptiness that leaves us feeling adrift, we ask for your maternal touch. Lay your hand upon us, blessed Mother, and impart your healing grace. Smooth away the rough edges of our suffering, soften the sharp points of our distress, and bring us a measure of comfort that transcends our understanding. We are feeling a deep yearning for a release from this burden. The weight of our struggles has become almost unbearable at times, and we look to you, Mother Mary, with the innocent trust of a child reaching for their mother's hand. You have the power to intercede for us with your divine Son, to present our petitions before the throne of grace with a mother's earnest plea. Mother Mary, grant us the gift of peaceful sleep tonight. Not just a few hours of unconsciousness, but a deep, restorative slumber that allows our bodies to mend, our minds to quiet, and our spirits to be refreshed. Protect us from the nightmares that can plague us, from the restless tossing and turning that leaves us feeling more exhausted than when we went to bed. Wrap us in your mantle of peace, and let your presence lull us into a tranquil rest. We ask that your gentle spirit hover over our bedrooms tonight, dispelling any darkness, any fear, any lingering unease. Let your presence be a comforting reassurance, a silent promise of protection. Guard our minds from intrusive thoughts, our hearts from anxious rumblings, and our bodies from any discomfort that might disturb our rest. Blessed Mother, we pray for a sleep that is not merely an escape, but a profound encounter with divine peace. A sleep where we can experience the true meaning of surrender, where we release the day's burdens and place them in your loving care. A sleep where we can be renewed, restored, and strengthened to face the challenges of the coming days with a spirit of hope and resilience. Tonight, we are offering you the very essence of our exhaustion. We are asking you to transmute this weariness into a profound spiritual rest. We are acknowledging that we cannot overcome this pain and anxiety on our own, and we are turning to you, our Heavenly Mother, for the strength and peace we need. You are the one who, through your Son's sacrifice, paved the way for our redemption and healing. Your maternal heart understands the desperate need for rest. You, who walked with the weary disciples, who comforted the afflicted, and who cradled your suffering Son, know the ache of exhaustion. You know how pain can rob us of our ability to truly rest, how anxiety can keep our minds in a perpetual state of alert. Tonight, we ask you to quiet the noise, to soothe the distress, and to grant us the profound peace of a deep and rejuvenating sleep. Our Lady, we are particularly asking for protection throughout the night. When the world is at its quietest, when our defenses are at their lowest, the enemy of our souls can seek to sow seeds of doubt, fear, and despair. We ask you to stand guard over us, Mother Mary, to be our vigilant protector. Shield us from any spiritual attack, from any whisper of temptation, from any influence that seeks to disturb our peace or separate us from the love of God. Let your Immaculate Heart be a sanctuary for our weary souls tonight. Let your intercession be a powerful bulwark against all that would harm us. Guide us through the darkness, and lead us into the dawn of a new day, refreshed and renewed, carrying the peace that only you can bestow. We trust in your motherly love, your unwavering strength, and your powerful intercession. We are not just asking for sleep, we are asking for a divine intervention that will transform our nights from periods of struggle to periods of profound spiritual renewal. We believe that when we surrender our pain and our anxieties to you, Mother Mary, you will guide us to the peace that passes all understanding. As we prepare to close our eyes, we envision your gentle gaze upon us, your comforting presence surrounding us. We feel your maternal love enveloping us, chasing away the shadows of fear and doubt. We trust that as we drift into sleep, we are being held securely in your loving embrace. Blessed Mother, in this moment of surrender, we release the grip of our pain and anxiety. We entrust them to your tender care, knowing that you will present them to your divine Son. Grant us the grace to awaken tomorrow morning feeling not just rested, but spiritually renewed, with hearts lighter and spirits brighter, ready to embrace the day with a renewed sense of purpose and faith. Our Lady, thank you for listening to our prayers, for your unending compassion, and for the promise of your maternal protection. We place ourselves and our loved ones under your mantle of grace tonight. May we find true peace and deep, restorative sleep, guided by your loving hand through the night. Amen. End of prayer. Now, as a token of your gratitude for the graces received, and to plant the seed of continued blessing, please write in the comments below one thing you are grateful for tonight. It can be something small, something profound, but let your heart express its thanks.